Crystal, do you want sketching pencils? I got myself some Germans.
I don't know what's going on today.
These ones are Germans. I think they're French.
Your stream are saying we're live, but then we're not on YouTube. Now we are.
Okay. I'm going to put the packet in the bin, please. I made you a pot of tea. Okay. Oh, what's time? 8. Can you make me one coffee with milk so I can actually have a milk? Or leave it black with honey?
Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. There seems to be a massive delay. Give me 1 second to answer this family call. Huh?
Yeah, we've literally been sitting here like 3 minutes, and it's just now showing up on YouTube.
Yes, my
Hi. Hello, everybody. Hey, Leah. Oh, yeah.
It's got pencils, it's got cotton buds, it's got a little tiny ruler. Oh, little ruler. But I just swapped from French pencils to German pencils. And we got rubbers. They're very good for cutting up.
Yeah.
Then we got soft rubbers. And we got these the hard rubbers, and these are like semi in the middle.
Sorry about that. We had a family member phone in. I was expecting it. I thought that phone call would come before the live started, but you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is, and it isn't what it isn't.
It isn't what it isn't. How is everybody? Hope everybody's doing really well. The UK, we are literally hotter than a cup of tea at the moment.
It's not that hot.
Not in Wales, it's not. No, but the England is. England's got some serious temperature.
London is hotter than everywhere else.
We had 44 degrees measured on, well, 45 on the van, which would probably be about 39, 40. But you guys, you've only got the low 30s, haven't you? You're lucky.
I had about 34, 35 today. Well, that's what it's supposed to be. Well, I'm not even allowed to enjoy the sun at the moment.
Anton says, hottest day ever recorded in Scotland. What was that, Anton?
12.
19?
12.
Yeah, it does take a lot for Ellie to get hot. This Leah just said Ellie thinks it's a hard desert is the fridge.
If the moderators could please drop Spider-Man 1978's channel link into the comments sort of periodically throughout the night, that would be absolutely awesome. Where in Wales are you, Scott? I'm not, mate. I'm in Coventry in the middle of the UK, but Ellie lives in Wales, and so does Leah. It's in the chat.
Ultra strong.
That's the right to the type of house of gone soft.
Whoa.
For those of you that are watching outside of the UK has currently experienced 2 days of extremely hot weather, and we all think we're dying. It drops back down tomorrow to from 40 today to 24, so it's not too bad. It's only 2 days.
In my house is 30.5. It's not that warm.
Hey, James.
It's hitting 30 in here, but it's just humid. But I've got the...
It's rainy earlier. I'm fun.
So Leah's just dropped Spider-Mum's channel link into the comments. If you want to pop onto that, only take you 2 seconds. Give Christine a subscribe and then pop back. That would be absolutely awesome.
Yes.
There is there's loads of people in the chat, so I'm just going to say hello to everybody. Hope you're all doing really, really well. Christine, it's been ages.
It has been ages. Been a busy lady.
Busy.
At the moment, I've started school. I've gotten 2 semesters done. 3 weeks, I'll start my next semester, which I'll be full-time student the next semester. And
What's that studying?
I am getting an associate's degree in applied science with a major in therapeutic massage.
Michael, it's not 9 p.m. yet. That's all I'm saying. Just burnt my tongue on curry. Sophie, what? Just how do you even do that? So tonight is live with Spider-Man 1978. So if you guys have got any questions for Christine, drop them into the comments. If I miss them, just keep putting in the question in, and I'll be able to pick it up sooner or later.
Anton, how did I know that was coming? I'm not becoming a masseuse. I'm becoming a massage therapist. Massage therapists don't do happy endings.
Anton does. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Dakota.
I don't know if I've ever asked you at all, Christine, about where the actual hobby comes from with yourself. How you got into the spiders? Where's that love/addiction come from?
Well, my dogs keep barking at literally nothing. They're bored, I think. Anyhow, ever since I was a kid, I've always liked creepy crawlies. I'd go lifting up wood, like pieces of wood and rocks, and see what kind of bugs and stuff I could find. I've always loved bugs, period. But there's something about spiders that just I can connect with somehow. They kind of ground to me. So I've liked spiders ever since I was a kid, and I got my first tarantula 20 years ago. Well, 21 years ago now. 22, almost 22 years ago now, I got my first tarantula. And up until just a few years ago, I had like 4 or 5, a normal number now. I mean, this is nothing compared to Scott's, but you see what it's turned into. But
I know some people. Yeah, numbers are just numbers. It doesn't matter, does it? It's the passion behind it. No matter if you've got 1 or 300, it makes no difference.
And just having like 15 tarantulas that I do now, because I have lost some, mature males, and I've lost one during a molt. But even this isn't overwhelming to take care of this many spiders. This is nothing, So people think it's a lot, but once you get going and you have your own way of, your feeding schedule, it's nothing to take care of a lot of spiders.
Oh, nice one, Dale. Dale's been a channel member for 16 months today. That's awesome.
Dale, hey buddy.
That's been so long. Yeah, you get into a routine with it all, though, don't you? And before you know it, instead of taking to look at a collection like yours, you'd think, yeah, that's going to take hours to feed. But I suppose you've got your own little routine where you just go boom, 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 done.
Yeah, it started out taking about 3 hours to take care of them, and I try to bring everyone down to the table and film when I can. Sometimes I don't try to film at all, but I'm here lately. Like during college, I wasn't filming. I was just taking care of them, make sure they ate and on to the next. But yeah, you get in your own little routine, and it's
on the door.
Oh, Mark the Spider Guy has been a channel member for 13 months today. Nice one, Mark.
Where is Mark anyway? I didn't see him yet.
He's in the comments.
In here.
Well, his comments ain't popping up on mine.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm on StreamYard comments.
I mean, keeping spoilers for 20, 21, 22 years
Hi, Mark. I found you.
is a good length of time. Have you noticed any differences from like 20 years ago to now? Oh, the other half's been chatting over 14 months as well. Thank you, Tara.
Quite a bit, actually. The prices and the knowledge. The prices used to be dirt cheap, and you could pretty much only get, rose hairs and pink toes in the stores. And the knowledge, there's so much more knowledge now about them than there used to be. So over the past 20 years, it's crazy how much more there is, and still learning more every single day.
Still what? Sorry.
You still learn more every single day. Every single day. So they're literally so bored they're barking at nothing. But yeah, I'm so sorry you're having the heat problem over there, but you get some relief tomorrow.
Well, I hope so. It is. Yeah, it's pretty warm. But then, a lot of us in this country go, a lot of them go abroad to hit this type of temperature. So at least we ain't got to pay for a holiday. We've got it all in the back garden at the moment, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think Shipoka said 2 hours it takes them. I'm pretty. I think mine it takes me around 4 hours, but I reckon I could probably do it in an hour and a half. I just take my time and relax, and just pretend it takes longer than what it actually does to feed. But yeah.
Yeah, the thing is whether you're the type of person that just throws the feed in there and goes on, or if you make sure they eat it and then move on to the next. I'm the one that makes sure they get it in their mouth and eat it, or if it's one that takes a little longer, I'll set it to the side and check on it after I finish the rest to make sure he's eating it. Because you don't want the lab prey to stay in there in case they go into molt or something, But yeah, I guess it just depends on what type of feeder you are. But
Leah Ann's, I split up my feeding, but I also sit there and watch them all eat and stare at them at the same time. Yeah.
Watching them eat is like half of the fun. I love watching their takedowns, and some of them are so gentle, and some of them are just like, that watching them eat is half the fun. Hey, Stefan.
It's the differences between tarantulas have almost got different styles of takedown depending on which one you're feeding as well. I think
they do. Some are really shy about it, and some it can barely hit the ground before they attack it.
So I've got my P Metallica. She will literally just let food crawl all over her and not be bothered. And then as soon as my back's turned, it's in her mouth.
Yeah.
Then the nude world, like my versicola, comes out like a lion and destroys it.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely incredible.
It is. They're different, just like people. They have different personalities, different, some of them are really, really shy and take maybe 20 minutes or just wait till the worm just moves to just the right spot or in just the right movement before they'll take it down.
Sophie's got another baby mantis come in, she says.
Oh, yes.
What do you reckon was it that got you from going to keeping 4 to 5 to keeping a lot, let's say? What sparked that part of it off for you, Christine?
Spider-Man, Alan. He's the one that done it to me. He's the one that. Yeah. Alan, it's all his fault. So it was the Spider-Man. That got me like, oh, I can have more than 5 or 6 and be good. But once you get them, they are so addicting. Once you get a few more, it's like, oh, this one's amazing. And then you want to broaden your collection to get different genuses. And then you want to like eventually, oh, I've had this genus and this species, and I do or don't like them. It's the whole thing. You want to learn about each one, and I don't know. It's for me, like I want to be able to have kept every genus. Maybe not necessarily every species, but every genus. And you get your favorite ones along the way, and you have to have that type of tarantula in your collection at all times. You will find some that you love. You'll find something that you just don't hit it off with. Like for me, I'm not into the dwarf species. I know a lot of people are, but for me, they're, I'd take them, and of course I take care of them, but I'm not going to purchase a dwarf tarantula because they're just not my thing. Not that there's anything wrong with them. It's just not my thing. We blame Scott for your mystery box addiction.
I like the dwarfs. I can't think of anything I don't like, to be honest. Though. Have you got a favourite or favourites?
Okay, so my favorite genus is Formictivus. And then I have my Nandi Trapepi is one of my favorites, of course. But, yeah, I love all of them. They all have a special place, but my favorite genus is absolutely 100% Formictivus. And any of those that watch my channel know that my Nandi Trapepi is a favorite of mine, for sure. Hey, Derek. How are you, sweetie? I hope you're well.
Oh, hi, Derek.
Hi, Derek.
Right. Those who are subscribed to my channel and you have noticed a change in my videos, I don't upload them. I know consistency is key, but at this time, until I don't know when, but I cannot be consistent. I have to put out videos when I can. And I know people like consistency, but in my current situation, until I have my college degree and everything, I cannot promise consistency. I can't promise this day a week. I just have to get them up when I can. And I know that's a downfall, but that's just how it is. My college is very important. This is going to be my career. So
Could be life changing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not that YouTube isn't important to me or isn't as important, but I have to put my college first. But I will, like you said, I just can't guarantee that it'll be up a certain day. I get them up when I can. So
that's definitely understandable.
And also, I'm not just doing spiders anymore because if I've got my poultry outside, I've got chickens and a goose and my ducks, so I'm doing updates on those as well. If I just huh?
Oh, sorry. I was just answering the chat. I was on the phone. Could I not cutting you off?
Oh, you're good. Oh, I love that slug drawing. But yeah, anything that sparks my fancy, I'm gonna video and put up on here. Now, people may not like it. I'm still gonna have my spiders, but if you want to know me, there's other parts of me aside from my spiders. So, and a lot of people are loving my goose Sugar. They're writing me and asking how Sugar's doing, my goose, and I love that. But if you want to know me and you like me personally, then I'm trying to share other parts of my life with y'all, not just the tarantulas.
I think there's quite a lot of us that would love to keep things like chickens and geese and stuff like that, but we just ain't got the room. So to watch you sort of keep them is the next best thing.
Yeah.
Is it just the birds that you're going to be keeping, or is there anything else coming? Or
hoping next year to get an emu and eventually a miniature donkey. But yeah, actually, Jason said we're going to get 2 emus because they don't like to be alone. So we're going to have some emus hopefully next year.
That would be so cool.
Yes, it's going to be exciting. I'm so excited. Hey, Russell.
I mean, Christine's very lucky. She has a lot of land to be able to do this as well. So you can imagine. I doubt very much he's going to stop at emus. I can't wait to see them. I cannot wait to see them.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And then this way y'all can watch them grow up from this big to taller than me. So that'll be exciting too. Y'all have watched my goose grow up from a little day-old gosling, and now she's like, yeah, she's a good size. And she's obsessed with me. Whenever I try to leave, she'll follow the car and start honking. She doesn't want me to leave.
Oh, would you say that they're just about the same intelligence as the dogs and the same sort of kind of affection, or?
There is it's not the same kind of connection because at least Sugar doesn't, you have to pick her up and give her lovin's. She doesn't come for lovin's, but you can tell that she loves me and she looks at me as a mother figure. There is a connection there, and they are intelligent, but it's not the same as a dog. But I'm obsessed with Sugar. I dread the day anything ever happens to her, but they can live up to 20 years, so I will be elderly and hopefully still have Sugar.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, that's it. That's the word. She's imprinted on me. Sugar is imprinted on me.
Imprinted.
Yeah.
Hey, Russell. Hey, Dejan.
We just got 5 minutes of rain. It's lush. I bet so.
No way. We haven't. I've not heard nothing outside. I've got the windows open just here and not heard anything. A bit of rain would be nice. I think thunderstorms are forecast for my area tomorrow afternoon. And if it's still hot, I'm going to go stand in it.
Oh, I don't want it to get cold. Don't let it drop below 30, please. It's now nice relaxing weather.
What other inverts do you keep, Christine, apart from the spiders?
That's all I have right now is this spider. Oh no, I have 2 Hoffmania spinageras. And I'm gonna be blunt about scorpions. They're pretty, they're cool, but I can't. Like, it's an animal that eats every 3 or 4 months. It's just makes me want to pull my hair out. So I can't. I love the ones I have, but I'm not gonna get any more. I was like, I can't.
That's
yeah. It's like
you feed everything, don't you, weekly? You come to the scorpions and they don't have it, and you think there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Why are you eating?
Yeah.
But you still,
And it just made me want to pull my hair out. And I knew they were healthy because they weren't losing any body weight. But I was like, when are you going to freaking eat? And it took this one 3 months after I got to finally eat. I was like, this is so underwhelming. They're beautiful. And I'll just watch everybody else's scorpions because I don't know.
they're frustrating. We're breeding, trying to breed them at the moment. Possibly got a couple gravid. And what you read about them is they're quite fragile when they have the babies. They either eat them or it's successful. And that's about as simple as it goes. So,
well, hey DJ. So yeah. I just have the 2 scorpions and then the rest are tarantulas. My tail-swept scorpion unfortunately passed away.
Ooh.
But I am going to be getting some vinegaroons soon from from a friend of mine, Dee, over on the West Coast. So I'm excitingly awaiting those.
I mean, a lot of the spiders that you've got over in the US, the spider shop kind of import, and you've got them all on your doorstep. Like, is there anything you see us English going mad about that you literally just see on a daily basis out in your garden?
Yes. Okay. So definitely the jumping spiders, the P. regis outside the place. There is one of the assassin bugs that is kept in the hobby that we can just go that are sitting on the brambles out there. Trying to think what else. Mainly just I think it's mainly the jumping spiders that we have here.
Or
And
weavers, big old
yeah,
weavers.
we have orb weavers. Just forgot about the orb weavers. But yeah, um, but yeah, that and a couple of assassin bugs and the orb weavers. I love them. I take out food and feed them lots of times. Lots of times we'll have 12 to 15 different orb weavers on the back side of the house, and then some on the side. So I'll feed them when I get a chance.
Do you get many of the spiders coming visiting and sitting in the house? And
Yeah,
you got any of the extremely venomous true spiders running around? Or
we found quite a few black widows in here. Just move them out. I've got some just house spiders who live in my shower. I have my own shower, and Jason has his own shower. In my shower, I have about 3 house spiders that live up at the top of the shower, and I just leave them be. They don't bother me. The black widows, though, we put them back outside. But yeah, I haven't found a brown recluse here. I know they are here, but we haven't found any inside, luckily.
Oh, I'm not coming down there.
it's crazy. If you listen to the stories and the media and stuff like that, you'd expect it to be covered in brown recluse and all the rest of it. But from what I've spoken to people about the brown recluse, they kind of stay away from humans as much as they can.
Yeah, hence the recluse, the black widows are the same way. They stay in cool, dry places away from everybody. They're not out to get anybody. They want to stay away from everybody. So
I wish I could say the same about our spiders. Our spiders won't leave us alone. They keep laying nests all over my fucking house.
We've got all weavers in the UK.
Yeah, y'all's look different. Y'all's orb weavers look different. That's weird. They're all over the world, but they look so different in every region. The orb weavers do.
Yeah, can you unhide those 2 people that you've just hidden, please? Moderators are sat on a phone apparently and did it.
Are you doing them too? You hang them on it again, and the pins hang them, or you're going to hang them again.
If one of the moderators could also drop in the comments Spider-Man 1978's channel link, that would be absolutely awesome. And if you're not subscribed, just take a couple of seconds out to pop over and drop her a subscription. That would be awesome.
That's right, Michael. The media they only show the bad side of spiders. That's what they want. That's what gets views for them is negativity. And
that's what sells papers, isn't it? That's what sells films.
Yep. Unfortunately, but people would just take. I get people with arachnophobia; it's a process. But the people who aren't scared of spiders, and just don't like them just because they're spiders, instead of stepping on them, why don't you take a moment to try to understand that spider, what beauty they are, what good they bring to they keep pests away, and They're amazing to have around. Why can't they take a moment to educate themselves on spiders and appreciate them for what they are and what they do? And if you look closely, they're absolutely stunning creatures.
But it's all about changing mindsets, which is it's really difficult, isn't it? Because like you said, with the media in the films, all just showing the negative, aggressive side, or portraying their defensive side to be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost fighting a losing battle in some respects.
If everybody in here can change one person's mind, and then the next person can change one person's mind, we can make a huge impact on the way people look at spiders. Period.
That would.
It was just, oh, yeah, that's it. If we can each one person to change their mind, that person can pay it forward, and it would be, there's always going to be people that don't like spiders, but not liking spiders is taught to us. We're not born not liking spiders.
Well, I grew up. It was a case of if you're seeing a spider, you hit it with your mum's slipper. So that's I suppose quite a lot of us are brought up kind of the same way.
I'm sorry, but I don't like spiders in my house. No, I can tolerate the odd one or two that leave me alone. But if you've seen the nest that I had the other week, you got another thing coming. Them things went up to Hoover. I wasn't fucking saving them. And they was on me. Well, you didn't understand. They was on me, okay? Then just no. Hell no.
Yeah, I don't kill any spiders. Most of them I just leave be. But say the black widows, if I move something that's been sitting there a while and I find a black widow, it goes outside.
Oh, I didn't kill them. I just give them the best suck job of their lives. When I send them in, they wouldn't come back.
Have you seen much difference as well, Christine, in the number of people keeping spiders from 20 years ago to now as well?
Yes, a lot.
Back do you agree some of them are right? WANKERS.
Back then, it was more of a novelty type thing, It seemed to be more novelty, but now it is a hobby. People are, they're actually learning about these, learning the best way to keep them, and keeping a lot more genuses than they used to.
They are a pain.
But yeah, back then it was just more of a.
Did you still have the shows over there and that back then, or?
If we did, I didn't know about it when I first started. I didn't really know about the shows until I started watching the YouTube channels, like Spider-Man and Sam and all them. So I really didn't know about the shows. And then because it's so much, the hobby's so much more prevalent over there with Tarantula or the inverts in general. Over here, it's more reptile keepers. And so when you go to the show, there's way less inverts. And so the hobby is big over here, but not as big as it is over there.
Yeah, the US have got a huge reptile community.
Yes.
You've only got to look into YouTube. I think every other reptile channel is an American one. Mm-hmm. And there's some decent channels as well as really good channels.
Yeah.
Which one? Who? Well, which channel is your like, ultimate invert favorite one? Is it the Spider-Man?
Ultimate favorite invert channel. Oh, I don't know. That's a toughie because I have a group of y'all that are like family to me. So I can't just sit there and say, "Oh, I like so and so." I love watching all y'all's videos because y'all are like family to me and very.
And you can finish. My favorite all-time channel is Dave's Little Beasties.
Oh yeah, I love Dave.
How about if you remove the family group out of the way, then who would be up there? Who would be the number? You know, the number one. If you remove the really close friends out of the question, you know.
Then I'll have to agree with Ellie. Dave is freaking awesome. He's smart. He's calm. He knows what he's talking about. He doesn't freak out. He is just even keeled, and he knows what he's talking about. And he's got a nice voice. He's easy to listen to. He's enjoyable. So yeah, I have to go with Dave's Little Beasties.
See, I find they're the best to go to for information. If not Dave, Andy. Andy is always hands-on with information.
Andy's he's like family to me too, though. You know,
Oh.
it's like
It's bedtime.
And you know, Tom Moran, you can't go wrong with him either now. So
Tom's good, but Tom's best for in the bath. In the bath with a podcast. That's Tom.
Oh, you like his podcast best? Okay.
I like his voice. I like listening to him when I'm in the bath.
Yeah.
He even sounds like an escaping spider is sexy when you're in the bath listening to Tom.
Okay, Tom, if you're listening, Ellie listens to you while she's in the bath.
I told him that before. I've been on live stream with Tom.
Yeah.
You was on live with Tom when he was on here, weren't you?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We both were. You were too, Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on a few with Tom. So it probably would be and he used to be on a lot of surprising.
Oh, can I say something about something I've changed in my channel? Is that okay with you?
Go for it.
Okay, so I'm trying something new for each of my videos. Because you know I have the intro video, but I'm trying something new. I want people to write me to do real short intros for the videos for me. That way everybody has a chance to. Some people it's exciting for them. You don't have to be a YouTuber, non-YouTuber. I'm wanting to have a different person introduce my video, each video I have. And it's just a really short introduction, but it gives people a chance to get on, you know, the video, and then it's exciting for a lot of people. Or, you know, so anybody that's looking to or wants to do introduction for any of my upcoming videos, all I ask is that somebody write me, and I will give you this short little phrase. It's really short, and it's so far it's been fun. You know, get all kinds of different personalities on there. So hopefully every video, a new person will introduce it for me. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment.
That's an awesome idea.
Yeah.
So a quick look down the comments. Mark the Spider Guy and Leah have been whacking in the Spider Mum's channel link this evening. So massive thanks to you two again. Just click on the link and it takes 2 seconds to drop Christine. I can never call you Spider Mum. It's just like you're Christine. It only takes 2 seconds to give her a subscription. You definitely enjoy the content. Exciting times with the emus. I can't wait for you to get those.
I know it's gonna be exciting. Yeah, Stefan's daughter Alora did the introduction to my Repticon video, and she did amazing. She is adorable. Everybody loved her. But yeah, the emus are gonna be amazing. I can't wait till next spring.
Anyone want a needy cat is being needy, but it doesn't want me at the same time.
We've got kids like that.
Huh?
We've got kids like that.
Tell me about it.
So yeah, there's definitely going to be new stuff coming once I start working or learning more stuff in college. I may bring that into it. Like I said, I just want to open up other parts of my life into my channel. I don't want to change my channel name because that's just who I am. But there's other parts of me besides spiders. And yeah, so if anybody wants to introduce any of my upcoming videos, just write me and I will really appreciate it.
I will be dancing in the rain very shortly.
Congratulations, Mark. Mark's just dropped into the chat that he's got his watch time hours, so that means he'll be monetized real soon.
Yeah.
I'm not dancing in the rain. I'll get sick.
I had less than 200 to get. Now I'm back up to 300 because, you know, it goes by the year, the day and the year. So I'm like back up to 300. I'm like, I'm never going to get there.
Do a couple of lives.
Yeah.
Organised to do a live. If you can get a date for tonight, we've got a few people watching, so we can all come across.
You know the best way?
Support.
Timer, get your boobies out.
No, not especially not on YouTube. You'll get banned. But then at least we can all come across and hopefully get you closer.
Yeah.
My element is fire, Leah. Since when you didn't know that? I'm Aries. Of course it's fire.
What are your guys' thoughts on acid pods?
Flippin' love 'em, mate. keep several different species here.
I don't keep any
pods. They make a good cleanup crew and they also make good feeders.
The dwarf whites, you put them in with the spiders, they will eat them, but then they're also cool. It's just an extra element, isn't it, to the enclosure? When the spider's being boring and sitting hiding away, not coming out, there's still something in there that's moving around.
I don't know. My favorite are tropical greys. I like the way they're shiny, and then they look translucent when you stick them with the light.
In with spiders, the dwarf whites, awesome. Tropical greys, yeah, they make wicked feeders, to be honest.
Yeah.
Cheers, Mark.
Mark. I'm so happy for you, buddy. You're doing amazing.
Thank you.
I did pick up a couple of things at this show. I know people have been asking me. The video is coming out this week. I just don't have it out yet. I know people have been asking me because I posted the video of the show, and I only got a couple of things, but that is coming out this week. That video. You're welcome, sweetheart.
Did you pick up quite a bit?
No, I only got a couple of things. But a couple of things I've been wanting.
I'm not paying £95 for it.
One that I didn't think I would be able to afford that was luckily on sale. So, yeah. You're going to love what I picked up. I know you and Mark both been asking about the video.
It was expensive there.
Yeah.
The price.
I've got to work better. Like when I go to the shows, I've got to be better about slowing down and kind of focusing in. I know it was pretty crappy in that video, but I've got to get better on slowly going across to see the prices. But I was trying to show you all the prices because there is such a big difference. I had one vendor that had the netting over everything, so I was trying to zoom in, but it just wasn't happening. But like the morning geckos were $60 a piece. I was just
What's that in UK money? Is that around 50, 55?
I'm not sure.
For a morning gecko.
Yeah.
They're like from breeders are £15 in the UK, which is would be around what, $20? What do you reckon? Why do you reckon it's more pricey?
I don't know. Because
Is it
I wonder the same thing about the tarantulas too. Because when I watch y'all shows, my jaw just drops. I'm like, wow.
do you think it's because like if the if a seller's got to post it in the UK, we're literally next door to each other compared to what you guys are, maybe.
This is probably it, because you're closer to a lot of where the tarantulas come from. So and we are, a lot further away. That could very well be it because of the price of importing them.
Yeah. But then even the wild caught, but then the price of importing would be the same in the UK as in America, I would have thought, because we'd be importing from the same country as what you guys would be.
Well, not all Americans are greedy, Cat. I'm not greedy, but I have to pay what they're asking for if I want a certain tarantula.
Yeah, I'd hope that comment was just said as a bit of a giggle as opposed to being serious. Hopefully.
Yeah, Cat wouldn't. Cat wouldn't insult me. I love Cat. And it's like there are a lot of greedy Americans. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm not one of them.
There's greedy people all over the planet.
Yeah.
Normally called politicians.
Amen to that.
I'm literally going to lay down outside when the rain starts as spooky dooks. Yeah, like Vivian says, it's all coming tomorrow. The rain's going to hit hard tomorrow afternoon, and I reckon it's because this hot weather's come. I don't really understand meteorological very well at all, but there's a bit of warm stuff, and when the warm stuff goes, we're always faced with storm. I had a cold shower yesterday after my hair. Off, amazing feeling.
Yes, Cat. We know, sweetheart. I know you wouldn't insult me. It's okay. But there definitely are many.
Oh, well, Vivian's talking about the isopods. So she says all hers get. Let me just scroll back up to that. Vegetable, snake skin, living forest area, loads of life. The orange ones are doing better though. They're just like babies. Yeah, the isopods really do appreciate a natural environment to live in.
I got isopods once to throw in with my Sicilian, but I've never kept them as pets per se. So I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to get into isopods, but I've got, between what I've got here and what I've got going on outside, I don't know that I'm going to add too much more.
The thing with isopods, though, you can keep them in a really small container.
Yeah.
Compared to spiders.
Yeah.
So I was the same. But about 2 years ago, I was like, isopods? No, never. I thought I'll never keep them. And then you end up getting some along the way, and then you end up getting some more, and then that's it. It's another addiction.
Yeah, it's like, really, people are keeping roly-polies for pets when it first came out, but when you see all the different kinds, it's like, wow, okay.
And then how the price differs on some of them as well. Everybody talks about the rubber duckies being expensive. If you have a look at the Jupiters, they are off the scale. You need a mortgage.
Yeah.
You would need a mortgage to buy sort of a colony of those. They are stunningly beautiful, but should they be so highly priced? I don't know.
Well, that's it. It's supply and demand. Everything eventually goes down in price. It's whether you can wait or not.
Y'all need to be crazy.
Or whether you can afford it or not. But if you have patience, everything does come down in price.
Happy said there's some cost more than them, Scott. Oh, wow. Yeah. I suppose if we can get more people breeding them, they'll drop down in price.
Yeah.
Maybe we've just hit the nail on the head, Christy. Maybe it's specialist breeding or something.
Welcome back, Leah.
Mike the Spider Guy just dropped Spider Mum's channel link into the chat. Again, if you're not subscribed, head over to that link. Drop Spider Mum a subscription. It'd be awesome. It'll take you a couple of seconds.
Yeah, just know I don't have consistent videos, but I do upload videos when I can. So just keep that in mind. Phil! Hey, buddy, said isopods, and here comes Phil.
It's always the same. You mentioned isopods or beetles, and Phil pops up.
Yeah. Hey,
But
buddy.
yeah.
Yeah. What you doing, Ellie?
I'm
It's
alive.
moisty, moistness, damp, sodden, wet, humid, says Michael.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock.
Will's waiting for this. He's gonna start straight on you, Christine.
Every time. He's always waiting on 9 o'clock.
Richard says moist. We should just change it from 9 o'clock to moist o'clock, and just literally just call it moist o'clock instead of 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I think that would. Happy.
He knows because he said donation. He knows I've got to fucking highlight it as well. I am a wanker and I am wet this evening through sweat, so a moist wanker, definitely.
Oh, I bet it was Phil with that heat yard still was. We got the heat too, but I know like it's actually a little bit hotter over there today than it is here.
Yeah. We were working in a train shed with 2 of the trains running. It was ridiculous. Well, Phil's a zookeeper. He's going to have those rays coming straight down on him. He's got nowhere to go, has he? And he started cooking. He started already. Scott has a fake beard.
Yeah, I was waiting on that.
He's not mentioned you yet, though.
No, he's been behaving lately.
He's yeah.
I don't know.
Scott has a fake moist beard. It can't be moist, Michael, because if the beard gets moist, it will fall off. It's imported from China, so the glue's not very good.
Oh, God. I'm so proud so much without that.
God. Oh my God, Sophie. Got too hot for the tortoises and the rhino iguana, says Phil. I read, it did pop up on the news that we were hotter than Morocco today. So that's pretty impressive. And a friend of mine messaged. He says, "Welcome to Aussie temperatures." So I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, Michael, you tease. You don't do that. You know better than do that to me. Hey, Sean.
Cheers, Matthew. It pulled in my belly button. My word. I need to invest in air conditioner. Kat, it's only been 2 days. We're going back down to 24 tomorrow. Give it another month and you'll have the heating on. Jack says, "What made you all get into inverts?" Jack, well, tonight's about Christine, so She has answered that one earlier, but we can certainly ask her just to go over it again if you want.
What made me get into Jack is ever since I was a kid, I've always liked the creepy crawlies. I'd be the one outside digging under leaves, picking up rocks, picking up logs, trying to see what kind of bugs and snakes and whatever was under there. Just always like bugs, but I've always had a special interest in spiders. So I can resonate with spiders. So it's just been a lifelong thing for me. I know a lot of people have arachnophobia and they overcome it, and that's what gets them started. But no, I've just liked insects from the get go. All kinds of creepy crawlies. Ew, Michael, that's nasty.
Ellie, how did you get into it, Ellie?
My kids.
Mom
wanted bugs, and Kristen wanted a spider.
Jack says, "Were you the kid that would walk up to your mum with a spider and scare her away?"
Yeah. My mom, she liked animals, but she wasn't big on like creepy crawlies. Yeah, there was no telling what I'd bring into the house, and she would be like, "Christine, put that back outside."
I took a toad into my mum 35 years ago, and she still remembers it to this day. We're talking about it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I got the biggest clip round the ear for that ever. You know, she don't watch my videos or my lives anyway, so hopefully this won't go back to her. But she was a large lady, but she still is. And to see my mum jump up onto a table. Remember on top of traffic cones, there used to be these battery-powered yellow flashing lights. Nothing like this, like we got today. They were big, and I'd unscrewed the top, took the light bulb out, and put the toad inside that, and took it in home. Oh my god! Well, I got into spiders probably in a very unconventional way. I was given two by pure chance. And I'd literally just stopped taking drugs and all the rest of it. So I ended up swapping one addiction for another.
Yeah.
And then, like Christine, going exactly the same way, went on YouTube, found Peter Webster, found Bug Round, originally Anthony Vertebarian. But yeah. Most parents are a bad influence when it comes to little creepy crawlers. You create fear in their child. Oh, Steve W worked in a reptile shop when he was 14, so he used to come home with all sorts of creatures. Jack says, what sort of advice would you give to someone who is young and just wants to kill spiders and bugs just because they don't like them? We have an apprentice at work with this mindset, and it's sad. Some people you will never change. And that goes for any bad influence in life, not just those that don't like spiders. Some people you just you can't change. But the lads at my work, I just carried on showing them pictures of spiders and what I was up to with them. I wouldn't say they like spiders, but they don't talk about them as negatively as what they did over a year ago.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Chris? Difficult one, isn't it?
Well, the only thing you can do is inform them that, because like they said, some people will never change. The only thing you can do is inform them on how important spiders are and how amazing spiders are. And we really need them around. So, yeah, that is a tough one. It doesn't make you big or bad to squish a bug. that doesn't make you big or bad.
No, I get that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm hoping the grandbabies are gonna love spiders too. I got Z-Bug said I got Z-Bug saying spider now. So hopefully she will be a bowling tarantula keeper one day.
See, Layla loves the mantis. She's not as keen on the spiders as what she used to be, but she loves the mantis. And the boys, they're all about the reptiles and couldn't give two shits about the spiders and that. They're no interest in looking at them or watching them, but show them the snake or something and they're glued to it.
Yeah.
Between my spiders and the dog, I don't get many visitors, and I'm okay with that.
Same with me, sweetie.
That's how we all are, I think.
Yeah. People find out I got tarantulas. They're like, I ain't coming nowhere near your house. So I don't care. I like not having people just show up. So
it's really not necessary. It's not.
Yeah, happy. A lot of people, I think we probably all get that look when they find out what our hobby is. That crazy look, like, what is wrong with you? But when you do find those few people that it sparks interest instead of, them being like, what's wrong with you? Those are the people that you have a chance with, educating them on how amazing they are.
People don't need to call. Prefer animals over humans anyway, any day, says Osmond.
Yeah.
What now?
Phil says he don't get many visitors where he lives. You don't need visitors, Phil.
That's what I was about to say.
Phil has his beautiful partner, and then he has who visits, and then he has the best place you could possibly stay, which is the middle of a zoo.
Yeah, let's see.
Let me just message this one back.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier, if anybody wants to intro any of my videos, all you need to do is write me. I need all the people I can get to do intros for me because I want to do them for every video, YouTuber or not.
I think I'll be quite excited to show myself over to do an intro for you.
Well, you got to send me a video. But if you want to come all the way over here, then that's perfectly fine too. Of course you can, Leah. Absolutely. The more the
Phil's
better.
place is so amazing. You have to pay to get in.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
See, I mean, it's the same with us. I mean, we've got Tara, we've got the kids, and then that's it. If we want to see somebody, we generally go to them. Because some say they like the spiders and will come round for 10 minutes and then disappear. My best mate will come in here for about 5 minutes and then he's suddenly got to go because he's something's happening. I like it that way.
And my mama didn't like spiders, but before she passed away, she became a what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? She watched every single one of my videos. Before she couldn't stand looking at spiders, so she actually looked forward to my spiders, and she would ask like, "How's that green spider doing?" Or so before she passed, she actually enjoyed watching my videos. She didn't want them near her, but she did watch it, so that's something. She supported my shirt for me, so that was pretty exciting that she got excited about them. She didn't want it, like I said, she didn't want them in the same room with her because she got bored. She was watching all my videos.
because my mum won't watch any of the videos. I think she's watched one from maybe a year or two ago, but that's it. She just says, "Oh yeah, that's nice," and that's about it. She's not, or she'll say, "Oh, I've got a notification up on Facebook that you've got another mystery box." Yeah, and then she'll be like, "You should be saving that money for the wedding," or just something along those lines of why should be spending money on spiders.
Yeah.
Come on, Patty.
Oh, take care, Moon.
Hi, Rudy.
Stay outside.
Just subscribe to your channel, Vivian, says Michael. Michael, if you want to drop Vivian's channel into the comments, feel free. The same with the other moderators. If you want to drop your own channels down into those comments, as well as Christine's, feel absolutely free. Wish my mum was around to watch my videos. Mark.
Me too, Mark. Me too. Me too. But yeah, the people just coming in, like I was trying to say, like I said earlier, I can't be consistent with my videos because of stuff I've got going on with college and everything. But I do put up videos when I can. So, like, I can't say like Scott every Tuesday I'll do a live. I can't do that. But if you subscribe to my channel, you'll see I put them up as often as I can.
Come sweating in here. Literally so humid.
No, hey, no.
Thank you, Jackie. Jackie's just put Vivian's Instagram up. Mark Spider Guys just put Spider Mum's channel link up.
Oh, thank you, Sean. I appreciate it, buddy.
Sean Spoos, yeah, nice one. Yeah, if you haven't watched all of Christine's videos, even if you go, if you're going to go to work or something like that, if you could just leave the laptop running, just so we can get so you can sort of help with those watch hours for Christine, that would be absolutely awesome.
Yes, he is Michael. Apparently, he sure is.
Leah. Awesome. Scott's entering a wet t-shirt competition. It's only ever in this room do I sweat like crazy. I don't know what it is. It's safe to say left in a hurry.
Okay, Michael. Right back.
Michael says back soon. Going out for a few minutes. He's going out dogging, which he does every night around this time. Damn, you didn't record it. But it is warm. It is warm. And I've said it a few times tonight, but it's warm.
Yeah.
And as Sophie said earlier, you put a fan on and you're just blowing hot air around. It's not doing very much.
Yeah. Sat in the car and it's so warm. Yeah.
See, the temperatures at work in the train yard got quite high, so they sent us home reasonably early. I literally walked through the front door, walked straight outside, and sat in the paddling pool. I was like, yeah, splash, that'll do.
That works. Yeah, I saw that.
Anytime, Vivian.
I have the opposite effect. I need to close the curtains, open the windows, open the doors, and then let an airflow. If I close all the windows, then it just gets hotter because the floor is black and the sun comes straight through. Even with the curtains, so I heat the curtains up, it'll still heat the house up.
Luckily, my parents tested negative on Sunday for COVID, so that means they've just come to the end of it. I'm really chuffed about that. Their temperatures went down over the weekend as well.
Good.
So I was petrified about Monday and Tuesday, Monday and today. It's the COVID. My stepdad, he's coming up to 80. So and he couldn't get out of bed for 2 or 3 days at all. But then one of the lads at work, he had COVID and he carried on coming to work because that's what the government tell you you've got to do. He wore a mask. I worked with him, and everybody that worked with him, there's about 20 of us. None of us have caught COVID from him.
Oh, sorry, Steve. I don't got COVID.
I used 2 fans and a bowl of water and bottles of ice. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
Don't put ice in with your tarantulas, though.
Mark, it's not as bad as your ass. You walked through my house executing an exorcism.
Oh, Steve W just tested positive. You should still be all right for Bristol show, though. Oh, no, you won't be able to go. So you won't be able to pick up that enclosure, will you?
Steve, just rest up and drink plenty of fluids, buddy. You're going to be fine. Just rest. Get your rest in while you can.
He's pretty much a fit and healthy guy, a firefighter and all the rest of it. So he should breeze it. He should literally just breeze it. Osman. It's crazy how the COVID is affecting people so differently from person to person. I can't get my head around it. My mum, she had flu-like symptoms, but was still doing the housework, still cooking dinners, still going up and down and all the rest of it. Yet my stepdad, he had it at the same time and wiped him out, couldn't get out of bed. He's putting a curly hair tarantula in it. It's got... No. So there was a competition, and Steve had designed and built an Exoterra of Stranger Things. I'm a massive Stranger Things fan, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to win it. I'm going to win it." Tickets, all the rest of it. And Steve W won it. So he's been winding me up that this amazing arboreal setup that he's going to put a curly hair in it, and he knows, yeah. Son's had COVID from last week, but should be over it by the time he comes back to stay with us next Monday, says Mum. Mark, did you just say you're not going? Is that not going to Bristol? Why?
Mark's coming to Bristol.
Mark's going to Bristol.
Hey, Chaz.
He's going because I'm bringing sandwiches.
Ellie's sandwich enclosures.
I got a cake enclosure too.
Oh,
I'm actually going.
I might have to break the diet.
What diet? The seafood and eat diet.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Hi, Chaz. I think that's what I'm going to have to do on the Bristol show. Is just break diet. It's doing my head in. I want to eat fatty foods.
What do you call fatty foods?
Sorry?
What do you call fatty food?
Kebab, pizza, bread,
Oh.
and more cheese. Spaghetti bolognese just covered in cheese. Melted, grated cheese.
I can't even eat dairy at the moment.
I mean, I don't have breakfast anyway, right? So the first day I didn't have breakfast, and we didn't.
Hang on, let me check.
Normally, I'll go down a batch bar or something and get a cheeseburger or something at work. But no, I had a small salad, and the afternoon, my stomach was actually giving me pain. It was empty. It was like, what the fuck? What's this? What the fuck have you done? Where's my food?
Yeah.
What? And I'm, as many of you know, I'm quite happy being fat. The reason I'm worried is the amount of drugs and shit that I've done to my body years ago. I'm worried that, you know, going into the next stage of life, if you like, being over 40, that is going to have a real negative impact. That's the only reason why I want to lose a bit and try and get a bit in shape, just ready for whatever's around the corner. Like,
Is it just so when you're admitted to him as a caveman and the girls boyfriend? That's the only reason why you're doing it.
sorry.
The only reason why you're doing it is because when you get admitted to the museum as a caveman, the younger girls will hit on you.
Yep. It's purely, I'm just scared about my health because I've been all right up until now, you know, and it's just, yeah. Yeah, cheers, Leah. If I could be fat for the rest, you know, and if I could be fat until I'm 80 and live till I'm 80 and eat what I want, I would be well happy. But I know because of all the crap that I've put through my body through in the past, that ain't going to be the case. Why is Ellie sounding like she's in a fish tank? She needs a microphone. Leah's been telling her apparently for months.
I don't know where my mic is. It's attached to the computer somewhere. I don't know where to check. I haven't took it all apart, so I'll be looking.
Get a plug in.
Nah.
Right, Vivian?
Yes, Annie, Leah is eating tea. In Wales, we have tea in the evening and dinner at lunchtime. Okay?
I've just been sent a message, right? It's an offensive one, and it's about Michael Barrymore, and it says, "It's so hot today that if Michael Barrymore invited me round for a pool party, I'd go."
I don't understand that though.
Yeah, no, you probably wouldn't. To be fair, I think I think all that was probably about, I don't know, 5-6 years before. Probably just before he was a teenager, to be honest. You just said dinner. We have tea in Yorkshire as well, Ellie. Oh no, Phil. I have dinner at 12 and tea at 5.
Yeah, I have dinner at around 12 and then I have tea at around 4:30. Because my kids, you get them home from school, you have to feed them pronto. You don't feed them pronto, you're having headache.
When I was at school, it was you'd have your lunch and then you'd have your dinner or your tea when you got in. Now as an adult, you know, at work I'll have dinner, and when I come in I'll have dinner. Because it's just dinner time at work and then dinner time at night time.
That's it, Cat.
Tea you drink whenever. Tea's like a late night food, isn't it? Late evening food is tea. So you'd go like Kat said, breakfast, lunch, dinner, then tea. Or if you it's like instead of snacking on cakes and biscuits like I normally do at night time, I'm snacking on celery sticks, and it's just not doing it. It ain't got the same thing. Late food is supper. No, that's after tea.
See, we have tea here. It's just we have tea. Just drinking tea. We don't have a.
Vivian says, I'm more of a coffee girl. Coffee in the morning, I think. Coffee's wicked in the morning. Chaz, are you going Bristol? Yes. Yeah, I'm not taking too much cash because we're getting married next month. Afternoon high tea for us southern softies, says. Oh my word. No, my channel mugs are for Yorkshire tea only. Sophie abused my channel mug and put a coffee in it.
The tea is sweet. Yeah. It's mainly the water in Yorkshire because Yorkshire has hard water. But the tea comes from Kenya. Do you fancy it? I even sent it to you. There's nothing fancy about Yorkshire tea.
There's nothing fancy about it. No, it's just the best tea on the planet.
It's Kenya. It's not even Yorkshire.
I have Yorkshire tea in an Ellie's Bugs mug. I have a Yorkshire tea in Spider Mum's mug. I have one in Mark's mug, and it tastes brilliant.
Except it doesn't come from Yorkshire.
God, what is called Yorkshire tea? So where else? Oh no, here we go. I'm opening up it. If you guys don't know Ellie, right, just sit back and prepare to get educated on tea. Why is it called Yorkshire tea then, Ellie?
Huh?
Why is it called Yorkshire tea? If it don't come from Yorkshire.
Brand name.
Let me just apologise to everybody first. Go on then. Where's it come from?
Kenya. And it's not Yorkshire tea, it's Assam tea.
But wouldn't the tea come from Kenya, different types, and then mixed up in Yorkshire?
No, they get Assam tea. They dry it in Kenya. Then not all of it is processed in the UK. Some of it is still processed in Kenya. Then it's packaged in the UK before going to the shops. But it's tested to suit Yorkshire water because Yorkshire water is hard. But the company itself is branded it Yorkshire tea, but it's not from Yorkshire. Okay?
It's fucking Yorkshire tea.
It's not fucking Yorkshire tea.
It says Yorkshire tea on the. Callum says he's going to send one of my mugs to somebody that drinks Tetley. You can fuck right off, Callum. Tetley is disgusting.
Tetley is crap. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I can't stand Tetley.
Tetley in Yorkshire is a beer brewed in Leeds, says T Reps.
And
Oh well, yeah, there's Tetley's beer. Yeah, Tetley's is all over the UK, Dave. Elliot, the same difference is how it's dried as it has been blended in Yorkshire.
And Leah,
So
comment. I'm afraid I'm not joking, my love. We will be there. It's just not going to be for this show. We will be there for a show, and we are still coming over, but it just won't be for Bristol. But it won't be that long either. I wish I was joking because that would be amazing to just pop up and But unfortunately, it just didn't work out for Bristol. But we will be there for a show before too much longer. I wouldn't do that to you.
There's a Coventry show in October.
Was there?
Yep. There's a. What else is there? The Glasgow one that's up in Scotland. So I doubt I'd be going to that one. Liam might. I don't know. Are you going up to that one, Ellie, or
What?
the Scottish one?
No.
I think that's pretty close as well, though, isn't it? And that's just after Bristol.
Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing, Richard. Have a good poo.
I need a dress and date for the Coventry show, says Kat.
Okay, it's not out of the question. We'll look into it.
Jason, he's doing really good, really good. I put some casters in there, and they're all starting to hatch at the moment. So watching him kind of, his tongue doesn't flick out like you'd expect, so he jumps at them. So sometimes he gets them, sometimes he misses, but it's awesome. I'm in a field in Derbyshire when the Scottish show is on, says Phil. Scott, it's raining.
Welcome back, Michael.
Not here, it is, Lizzie. Lizzie doesn't live too far from it, 45-minute drive. Oh, Taylor's back. Leah, I'm not going to the Scottish show, but Coventry and Bedford, depending on how the Bristol show goes. Yes, I can't remember if it's. I know what I'll do.
Hello, Jason.
The frog, Jason, we actually got from the Donington show earlier on this year. I haven't done much on YouTube with it, really, to be honest. Oh, wicked. Oh shit! Yeah, so Leah is actually going to be on a table at Bristol. If you want to know what she's going to be selling and doing, we'll ask her to see if she can't just do a little write up in the comments. So if you've got the chance to go to Bristol, make sure you go find Leah at a table. Go check out what she's got. Buy some stuff off her because we want to see her at more shows. What she does, we definitely need to see at more shows. It'd be great to see her expand. It'd be great to see a friend sort of go, explode at the shows.
I'll be over here.
Ellie will tell you because it's hers too. Ellie, so what are you and Leah going to be doing at the show, at the Bristol show?
We can't tell you, okay? We can tell everybody else, but not Scott.
It's porn. It's porn.
It's how to kill a Scott and get away with it at the table.
Okay, so Ellie and Leah are going to have an empty table at the Bristol show.
We'll have stuff. We'll have Leah's making jewelries and she's selling spiders because we have a lot of spiders and some other things. And then we have artworks and cards and a bunch of other things. There's going to be a lot. Plus, Leah's bringing her brain. And her favourite question to ask Leah when you turn up is, where does trash come from?
Where does come from? So if you're watching this or if you're watching it back at a later date and if you're going to Bristol, you got to go up to Leah on Leah's table and ask her, where do tarantulas come from? As soon as you ask that, you got to buy something off her as well.
Yep. No.
Did you manage to get a lift sorted for Bristol? Oh, let me put that on.
That is so beautiful. I don't know how she made slugs mating so beautiful.
I haven't finished it, but hopefully it'll be finished before Bristol. And then I'll get them all printed. And I got some already in print. I'm going to get them for you.
I'm looking forward to seeing Leah and Ellie's table.
Yeah.
It's just, oh wow!
Come with little gift tags. Look, I haven't got the gift tag on it. And then you go to the small one.
Ellie, how much is that Mantis one?
A print is. Ask Leah, but the frames I think are about £2 each.
About what?
She said it as she was walking away.
I think the prints were going for around a tenner, and the frames were going for around £2 each. So if you want to frame them straight away, you can buy the frame from there. You got a choice of the light frame or the dark frame. But they're these kind of frames. Let me tell you.
Can you put a print and a frame to one side for me of the Mantis one? Because that looks flipping. £5 per print, £8 framed. That's cheap as chips.
Oh, Leah, I don't know. I thought it was the other way around. So these are the frames. They're not the cheapy frames. They're a bit from Design Group, the home collection.
You could sell the prints for at least a tenner. I don't think anybody would whinge.
Well, I thought the print was going to be a tenner because the originals cost more than that because they take long.
Can you put a Mantis frame to one side for me? Frame of your choice.
Yeah, I just get some more printed off. It won't take long.
Because that is awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I hand drew them and then I scan them so I can get digital prints to make it cheaper for you guys.
Like Phil says, up your prices. Most people sell prints for £30. So if you do go to the show, if you want one of Leah and Ellie's prints, you can always give them a tenner a time to keep the change.
The prints are one price and the frames are a second price on top. Yeah.
£10 for the print, £12 framed. So I'd feel better paying that. £8. I'd feel like I was having it for free.
That's just it. Don't undersell all the hard work y'all put into that. You give yourself credit for what you've done.
A £5 because the thing is, first I have to create the drawing, and then like with the spider one, that one cost me a bomb because I had to get these specialized pens for them, and then they run out and then they go funny. So I went through a bunch of them, and then I've got to buy printer ink, then I've got to buy photo paper. So it's like quite a bit to get it done.
Those pens are not cheap. Layla's got a couple. It's like £20 for 5. And that's only 5 colours, and there's hundreds.
Yeah, I had to get white ones, and white ones I was paying about £4 for one.
Yeah, I think you should up the price a little more too, Ellie. Don't undersell yourself.
Scotty, the Mantis names are Maple and Thorn.
Maple and Thorn.
Me and Ellie are trying to figure the pricing out. Leah, don't underprice yourself with the artwork.
But the thing is, this is the thing. So I've never sold artwork, so we're trying to find out who our audience is, where the comfortable prices are, how much it's going to cost, how much time it takes. Because the thing is, if it's going to take a lot of time, but I can't go to work or I can't go to uni, then I need to be charging to make the bills be paid for. So then I don't have to get another job because the job center will be like, oh, you're not earning enough, you have to go get a job, which means then I won't be able to make the prints or make the pictures. So I've got to try and balance it out. We're trying to find the balance.
Yeah, we paid, or Jason paid $50 for 8x10 print a couple of shows ago, and that was without a frame.
I paid £15 for a print, but it weren't artwork; it was a photograph. And then you had to pay extra for the postage.
I got some books which I've done, which is ready to go. Bear with me.
I paid $50 for this print without the frame, and it's only 8x10. Had to get the frame separately.
Oh, that's stunning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, Jason paid $50 for this print without the frame.
That's
Just the print. So people will pay the price for, you know.
We got little books. These are just little ones.
I love the books. They're so cool. They're so unique.
We got little mantis ones.
That's not what Ellie's showing you now. That's not normal artwork, though, is it, Ellie?
No, these are all made from herbs. We got spider, a bigger mantis.
So you've been. What do you mean when you say it's made with herbs?
These are all herbs, and so some of it is like this one is made from hibiscus tea. So it's dried, and then I grind them down in this doodry. What's it?
Mortar and
Water.
pestle.
Yeah, I call it a doodry. What's it? And then it's decorated.
Oh wow!
I hadn't seen that one yet. I like that.
That's a beetle. I did another snail one. It's a big square one. You just have to give me a minute because it's hard for me to move, you know.
Richard, so backstory to those mantis is I asked Ellie to draw the mantis breeding as it was Sophie's first. Oh, right. Now I see where it's come from. So the drawing of the mantis that Ellie showed you is actually the mantis that Richard asked Ellie to draw the mantis breeding as it was Sophie, which is Arachnotopia's first breeding project. And she did amazing, and that's where the print has come from. That's pretty cool because that's kind of incorporating three of you. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm quite happy as long as the photo that you send me is clear, so I can see a clear image of what you want. Because sometimes you get like these fuzzy bits, like I had with the jumping spiders, and their body blends into the background, so you can't see. Like I haven't got a jumping spider, and I've not really looked at them before, so it was a mission to find out what the abdomen and stuff look like.
I think you should do Mark a centipede. He'd love that. He would love a centipede.
I think we should release one in your house and see what the missus does to you.
He would love it.
I'm sure Tara would too.
Thank you for everyone that subscribed. I've got 10 new subscribers tonight from the stream so far. So thank you, everybody.
So if you're not subscribed to Spider-Man 1978, pop over now and give a subscription. Mark has put a channel link into the comments. It'd be great if we could get a couple more than just 10. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, Mark already bought a Tarantula book. He's happy with his.
He loves his. He's obsessed with his. He loves it so much.
I did my
yeah.
Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it. Oh.
There is special people, then there is uber special people.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to get a peed for Mark at the Bristol show. Oh, if Mark wanted one, I would be so happy in joining you, Dave. It'd be unreal, but I don't think we're ever going to convert him.
That's just it, Soph. I'd probably be smelling the book too.
I can do an ant one, but it can't be a black ant unless I give it a background, which I don't really like giving them a background because it doesn't look quite right. Or I have to change the color of a book to a brown book if I'm going to do something like that. Because it just doesn't show well.
You could do a red ant, couldn't you? Always show up good.
If I can get red, then yeah, that works really well. Sometimes I have to mix a bunch of herbs, but herbs don't mix the same way as paint does.
Right.
So it's a bit more difficult to figure that out. But I could stick it on a brown book. I've got plenty of brown books.
There's all sorts of different coloured ants. Knowing Callum, he'll have pictures of all of them. What about for the normal artwork?
If you want it hand drawn, then yeah, I can do that on white paper. I got white paper, red paper, and no white paper. I got a lot of colors of paper.
Mark, yeah. I can't say nothing. I picked on you on that one video.
Oh, why?
Oh my.
If you want me to draw up a specific spider color, you'd have to send it over to me, and depending on how long it takes, like how many hours it takes, that depends on the price. That's the only problem. Unless you let me keep the original and then I sell you back a print. That's how that will work. You want to keep it cheaper.
Yeah, the originals are always way more than prints for sure.
Osmonds with Mark. Centipede are pretty crazy.
Happy said any type of ant would be awesome, Ellie.
Yes, okay. I will have to see what I can find then.
Is Leah taking the little gem trees she does?
I think she might be taking some of them.
They're pretty cool.
They're nice. They're so much better than the ones that I saw at the last show. Because she takes more time. She hand twists the twigs and she puts them on rocks. They're so much better quality than what I saw at our show.
Oh, Leah got some patience. I did some of them. You see the last mail book with the gems on? We've only sorted a handful of gems, maybe like a few grams, 20, 30 grams. And it's taken hours because they're so little.
Yeah. Hey, Lee.
Hey, Lee.
Yeah. The
Hi, Lee.
Oh, welcome, sweetheart.
One
Under and
sketches up to a good level, then I'm hoping to be able to put them on boards, you know, to engrave them on the boards with the wood carver. That would be cool.
I've got some grey ones, Mike. What's that? Because that's not the copper.
Good night, Steve. Okay, sweetie. Take care of yourself.
Who's off? Oh, night, Steve. You need to ask your mum if you can have one of them, not me. And you know that.
I have one of them.
Leave Scott's rusty beard alone. Rusty beard?
So roughly, so far, I need 4 mantis prints, yeah? That's right, I guess they're all printed off then.
Ooh, the pyrography will be awesome. That's what that is. Well, that's done on a laser. But pyrography, if Leah's doing it by hand, then that's going to be some awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
We already got the boards to do it. I just, because I wanted to do that too with some of the designs, like these ones. But I just need to practice how to do them first.
Pornography, it's Leah, says Mark. I'll read that as something naughty then, Leah. Back soon, doggy walking. I thought you'd already been dogging, Michael.
I'm dogging again. Jeez, Michael.
Yeah, you can't get them off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what else are you selling? I can't remember. Oh, these are Leah's trees. She'll have to give you the price. They're really cute. So this is a tree. Some of them are much larger. I just wanted the little one. It's a tree. Oh yeah, cards. I don't got you here, so I can't show the cards. Russell loves doing pornography, hieroglyphy. Sorry, I can't remember all the things we've got.
See you later, Jackie. When's your next video out, Christine?
Probably Thursday. Yeah, it'll be out Thursday. That's my pickups. So
Was that Friday? Is that Repticon?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm tickled to get I only came out here with a couple of things, but I'm really tickled at what I got.
Okay, look, Leah sent me some photos of the cards. So there's one card. Hang on, let me dim this. There's one card.
So these are proper cards that you write in, like.
Yeah, Leah made these ones.
So if you've got any invert friends and if their birthdays are coming up, you know who to go and see. There'll probably be a few of us going to and from Leah's stand.
Like a little yellow flower in the middle. My phone is not right good, sorry. But they're really pretty.
She's also an awesome girl just to go and have a chat with. Even if you don't buy anything, go and say hello. She's pretty special lady.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
Actual Repticon video is already up. The one coming in a couple of days is going to be my Repticon pickups. But the Repticon video itself is already up.
Chaz, I hope you got the answer you was expecting. That's the only answer you're going to get from me today.
What did Chaz say?
He asked me where the spiders come from. And I said, you're asking the wrong person. You're supposed to ask Leah. He said, I asked both of you. I said, they come from an egg. A bit like your sponge.
Not now. Ask Leah at the show. Go straight up to her and table and
They
say,
come
Ellie,
from a sack.
where do spiders come from? And then ask Ellie, where does Yorkshire tea come from?
A fucking packet. Oh yeah, here's some of her necklaces. So some of the necklaces that she makes.
That's pretty. Hold on. You see, I mean, this type of stuff I think is missing from our invert shows at the moment.
Bye, Jackie.
I really do, because there's nothing else. There's nothing like that at the shows, is there?
Here's one thing. You want third prize making this one?
That's cool.
Oh, hang on, we got some more. We got a butterfly wing. I think that was a necklace. And then we got more.
Also, Leah's been crafting for a long time, so
Yes, she has.
It's not like you're going to get stuff that's
And earrings.
only just started. Leah's been going for a long time with crafting. Oh, cheers, Christine.
No worries.
See, everybody watching will not realise how special that is. She has tapped into some unusual but needed gifts.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, buddy.
It's like, oh, don't worry, Leah, don't worry. it's like last year, because of Chris, I managed to get to a lot of the shows, but like I said, it was only down to Chris. And what Leah's doing, nobody else really does. So it's definitely needed. And now you can actually go to a show, and if you have not got room for any more inverts, you can pop and see Leah and get some extra special trinkets and gifts, and get some prints from Ellie as well. Yeah, it's Phil that sells the toys, Lee, well, his parents. Is Phil still in here?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, he's still here.
And Ellie for the art. Put an F
What
in
do
for
you mean used to? You don't have them in anymore? You have to still have them in, or you need to get them in, because my kids are looking forward to coming to your store to buy your stuff.
Yeah, Phil's still there.
My kids love Phil's store. They've been waiting since last year to go back and see Phil, because there was stuff that they wanted that we couldn't get Phil to deliver. Or post.
No, yeah. Leah says, I'll also set your jumping spiders in resin. It's the only way I can get my kids to the show, says Lee. Last year, what the fuck?
A figure.
Number one.
Christine.
What? Isn't it cute?
I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, dear.
I'm coming back.
Just don't wear the hat, Phil. You'll be swamped in ladies. Oh. It's nice to be background family. Man.
Again, if you're not subscribed to Spider Mum 1978, please make sure you go and do so. It'd be awesome. Richard, Scott, how's the kids doing? Layla is 12, but she's an physically advanced 12. So we're currently experiencing all the hormonal changes with her. So she's kind of discovering where she is in the world, what she can and can't say, which is quite difficult when it comes to having a debate with her. Noah is sound. He's just happy. Leo, we're having massive issues with at the moment. All night tonight, I'm surprised you haven't heard him banging. He's upstairs with his mum, and he's just been. All I've heard is banging from upstairs and running around. This could be the hot weather, but then nursery have added 3 different teachers, and some have left. So, and he said he don't want to go nursery where he normally loves it. So he's a little bit confused with what's happening at nursery at the moment, which has a massive impact on everything that he does. So yeah, it's hard work. It's really hard work for Tara. That's why she literally popped in here earlier for about 5 minutes and then disappeared again. Chaz, nice one. Thank you for being a great role model inspiration, Chaz. Chaz, mate, I'm no role model, man. It's just I'm just an old bloke with a channel. It's a community. It's all of us. It's all of us. All in it together, dude. So yeah, he's Leo's just being Leo is what Tara would say. No, it's not. It's not. You guys are wonderful pair. Anybody would do the same in the same situation. You just get on with it, don't you?
You can't sub to me, Leah. Why not? Just kidding. I know. I'm just playing.
When are you next live, Christine?
AKAC this Sunday. I don't have a live for my channel set up yet, but AKAC will be on my channel this Sunday.
What time's that?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock y'all's time.
So there's 29 of you. I should imagine a few of you are already going to be heading that way on Sunday. But if you haven't been across, please go check out that on Sunday. I should be in the comments as well as. So it'd be great to carry a load of you over there. Be awesome. If you're not subbed, why the hell not? Says Leah. YouTube.com Spider1978, and Mark follows that up again with the link. I do like my AKAC Sunday, says Rich. I have to read it. I have to read AKAC in order to say it. Otherwise, I go AKAC, AKA, and do all sorts. So as long as Richard's comment is there, I can say it.
Yeah.
But the AKAC is on every Sunday. It was is it a creation, Ellie's creation, or is it?
It's a mix between Spider-Man and me. Spider-Man's idea, and then we work together to make it happen.
Yeah, and we rotate hosts every Sunday.
Sunday night TV's crap, so you might as well pop along anyway. And you know,
might as well, yeah. You never know what kind of conversation is going to pop up in chat ever.
Every week.
Yeah. You're not a tag along. You're always a special guest on there. Tag along.
Leah, you're part of the furniture on my channel. If you're not there, then it's not happening.
Yeah.
I am Leah on the Leah film.
That's it, Russell. That's it. Russell said that tag along Ellie's streams.
Yeah, Russell's every Sunday on his Ellie stream. Russell and Leah.
And again, if the moderators want to chuck in their own channel links as well as Spider Moms, or if anybody else wants their links, drop it into the comments. Please say so, and the moderators will put your link in the comments for people to go and follow.
Spam the book club, Leah. Spam the book club, Mark.
Oh, tomorrow at 12 p.m. book club. What's a book club, Ellie?
We're doing a review on A Sexy Tale.
So do you, Leah and Annie, just read one book a week and then review it?
We're reading chapters of the book, and then we're reviewing it in our own thoughts and feelings and our own words. Sometimes we relay the content back onto our own like experiences or things that we would like in the future.
So it's book club with a decent twist.
Well, at the moment, the book that we're doing is 18 plus. That's why it's at lunchtimes, because kids are in school.
It's 18 plus. You've got Ellie, you've got Leah, and you've got Annie. That ain't no normal book club. That's going to be a naughty 12 o'clock date, isn't it?
I never.
That is going to be naughty.
Yeah, that's 7 a.m. here, so you know I won't be there because I'll be sleeping.
I'm at work. Yeah. Mark's just dropped his channel link into the comments as well.
I have watched some of it. It's definitely needed. It's unique. It's something different for YouTube, and I think it's worth checking out if you like reading and if you like three crazy girls talking about adult books, then yeah, go for it.
Especially if you watch invert videos all week, it'll give you a break from all us inverts.
That's the thing.
Invert channels,
Spiders and reptiles and
give you a break.
all of that stuff. It gets too crazy when it just eat, sleep, breathe spiders. There's more to us than that. Like, I have to study. I read all the time. Leah likes to read. Annie likes to read. You'll find a lot of us like to read. We all have our own little hobbies outside of the hobby.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to bring them together. You get a nice bit of adjusting change, and then you have a better, healthy balance of your lifestyle.
So Mark the Spider Guy, outside the hobby, his other hobby is a girl called Ellie.
Yes.
That is definitely Mark's hobby.
Yes.
She is definitely Mark's hobby.
Definitely.
More makeup porn, then says T-Reps. God, you could. Every Tuesday, it's all about moist this, moist that. We're swearing now, blah 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 blah. As soon as 10 o'clock hits, it's about the porn.
Yeah, that's the way it is on AKC. As soon as 9 o'clock hits, Michael writes moist. He's got to be the first one to write moist in the chat.
I think that 9 o'clock is just fizzled off of my channel.
Going back to Michael's actually walking his dog at the moment. He's trying his hardest to get to the Bristol show. He's aired the fact that he did have a lift, but his lift's now going the day before. Michael can't do that. But he's trying to get a lift. He's quite happy to pay towards fuel costs. He lives in Corby, which is just right next to Kettering. So if there's anybody watching that's going to the Bristol show, that's either going through Corby or through Kettering or past, or could make a pit stop to go pick Michael up, if you could contact myself, or if you know him personally on Facebook, drop him a message. It'd be great to see him. Bristol is the one show that he absolutely adores, and he looks forward to every year. And it would be a great shame if we can't get him there. There is a car sharing thing going on the Invert page, but I don't think he's managed to find anybody on that yet.
I think I'm coming from the wrong direction, or I would help.
Yeah. Scott's hobby is maintaining his beard to compete with Phil's. Yo, me and Phil are on different pages of the same book. Phil's beard's different style to mine.
Phil's beard's better than yours.
Mine is far superior than Phil's.
No, Phil's got a flick. Yours haven't got a flick. Phil's, if he ever drops his food, he's already got a tray just to shove it. Yours is just going to continue to spread the max.
Mine is the Ragnar beard.
I think Phil's is better than yours.
But you're being biased.
Why?
Because you like Phil.
I don't like that. No, Phil's not a cup of tea.
You like him sexually.
No, I don't like him.
The fucking cats in the background. Sorry for my absence for a bit. I was malt checking, and guess what? My Emernia is female. It's a spider, Vivian. It's a spider.
Yeah.
Phil has a fruity beard. He doesn't anymore. His favourite brand's now not making the fruit stuff, is it?
That's right. We're all family. That's it, Mark. That's it.
Mine stinks of trees. I like the oak smelling stuff and the cedar
Yeah,
stuff.
like Phil sexually. Oh, it's all now. Phil's not my cup of tea, though. I'm more of an Uncle Dave kind of person.
Leah, I like Phil. Sexually. That's Phil's the reason. Phil's the reason she's got the stand, because that means they both get into the show early.
The thing is, though, Leah's chaperone. Yeah, it will be a YTO.
Sofa said she has had to step away. She can hear you guys, but is separating her baby mantis as they are chasing each other. Can't you not keep the baby mantis communally, or I don't know.
Each other.
They'll eat each other.
Well, the ones I had, so when I first started mantises back before we met, I first had mantises. I had giant Asians. I was told you can keep them together. I had about 30 together. They ate each other.
Oh, crikey. There is some poor information out there, and there is some sellers that will tell you stuff that's communal just so they can shift extra. So, and Victoria wheelchair races. Yeah, would it?
Yeah, you got it, Mark. I see it.
That wasn't the wheelchair racing. That weren't at Bristol, though, was it? Weren't that a Bedford show?
I don't know. They've done a few wheelchair races. It wasn't just one.
They've done two, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've done 2 of them.
The best one, though, is when you're watching Terry push Leah. You know that TikTok with the little dwarf guy? And he's like, and before you know he lands into one cereal. That's what every time I picture when I see Terry pushing Leah.
The last one I did it inside the show, but the one before that, it was Scott and Terry was pushing them out. It was out in the parking lot. The one before that.
That is Bedford.
Yeah. Yeah, and BTS, they did it inside of there. And the Ellie, Leah, Victoria. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Terry's little legs seem to go 10 to the dozen, but he don't seem to go anywhere. If Ellie was pushing, it'd be like, 2 strokes and she'd be down the bottom.
Leah, I'm never pushing Leah. No since I had the other day pushing Leah. And that wasn't a good daydream. Leah ended up in the river. And Terry is my muscle man.
It sounds like you do, Phil. It sounds like you do.
Ellie will never, ever be pushing me.
Why is that? Why
I'm going to push her down the hill, and then I'm not going to be strong enough. I'm going to let go, and then she's going to go.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
There's a hill in the car park, isn't there, at Bristol?
Yeah, a little one at the back.
Where you walk down from. You
Yeah.
could just push down that one. Oh, Pete's coming to Bristol, but not staying all day.
Well, my luck, if I push Leah down there, Greg will be at the bottom somewhere. That would be a collision.
I think Greg's having a bit of a hard time at the moment. Mark, how is Peter? I've not spoken to Peter Webster for so long.
Yeah, but unfortunately, for some reason, it's always the innocent people that end up in my firing line by accident. Like, I was playing football, and I kicked the ball with my left leg because they were, oh yeah, you need to practice the left leg. The ball went out of the pitch and hit some poor child.
What's this about you having a vision to push Leah into a river?
I just explained that twice, Scott.
We're hoping to have the same spot at Bristol. Hi, Si. Si is Cotswold Crawlers. So sorry on Mega Lake, guys. Hope you're well. Scott, have you lost weight? I don't know.
I'm not pissed at you, yeah.
When I started this I say diet. I'm just doing what I think's all right, not following a set diet as such. But I didn't weigh myself at the start, so I don't know if I have. To be honest, I must have pissed Ellie off, says Leah.
Hey, Si.
Who's going to Bristol in the comments? Who's going to be there?
I'm not going.
Yes, you fucking are.
Yeah, you are.
You would all die if I didn't go. They complained because I didn't go to bed.
Chaz is going. Mark the Spider Guy is going. Unusual Pets is going. Cotswold Crawlers is going. Sean Spoods is going. Inverts and Other Animals is going with Victoria, which is Tea and the Deep Blue Sea. RS Designs 90 is going. A8 Converter Man is going. Michael Taylor's going if we can get him a lift. T-Rex Dave is going. And if you know, Amy Bolton might be going. I hope so, Amy. If you see any of these people that I've just mentioned at the show, go say hello. They are absolutely awesome, awesome people. Sometimes when you see somebody on YouTube, I mean, when I first went to the BTS, and the first person that I wanted to speak to from YouTube was Sam from Bug Rounds, and I was so nervous to go and say hello. And then you go say hello, and everybody's just completely normal. You know, it's don't be shy with coming to say hi or anything like that. Chaz says, Scott, you know what I'm going to do. Aha. No, I don't. You might have told me, and I probably forgot, Chaz, and I do apologise. Chaz will probably be security, I would have thought, along with T-Reps. Chaz is a tall lad. Tall lad. Incredible Inverts. Phil says, yeah, if you see me, do say hi, tap him on the shoulder, smell his beard, give him a kiss on the cheek. He loves all that. He absolutely loves all that. Ah, yes, Chaz, I know that. Definitely don't be shy talking to Leah. Dave's taking stickers if anybody wants some. Cotswold Crawlers will also have stickers. Also, pinch my ass. If you have a table, if you want to go a step further, you can always go under the table and give him the special hello. I'm hoping to take stickers, but I can't because our payday falls. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get some for that show. The thing I did when I tapped your shoulder. Yes, Chaz, I remember, mate. Last Bristol, Dave, who's T-Reps, we were all stood at the front thanks to Leah, and people thought he was actually Bristol show security, so he's got the nickname Dorman Dave. All the ladies can stalk me. Anyone else can come and say hello if they want to, says Mark the Spider Guy. Everyone has to give Scott's fake beard a tug when they see him. Please don't come and tug my beard. You can fondle it, but you can't tug it. That will really... Oh, no, just don't come and tug my beard. Chaz says, all I'm saying is everyone should watch their backs. Chaz is that's not as serious as it sounds, by the way. He's having a laugh there. And if you're not already hooked up, Mark's just dropped Christine's link into the comments again. You know, Mark the Spider Guy at the show, he will be surrounded by the women. How does he do it? How does he do it? Literally, anywhere he goes, he's got the women. If he's not got the women, he's got the women message him going, "Can I send you a spider, please, Mark?" He just oozes that masculinity and sexuality, doesn't he? Sean says, "Can I sniff it, Scott?" Are you, Sean? Are you still on about the beard, or? Last year, Matt did struggle as we were at the back of the queue. Amy, if I'm in the queue and I see you, I will get you to the front. I don't give a fuck who's at the front. I'll get you pushed in, mate. I don't give a fuck.
How it works. When you're walking down the steps from the car park to go towards the building, if you see Scott, just say, "Hey, there's the wanker," and then there you go. You're not
Look out with your fangs out. Or you can come up to me and just go, "Wanker," and run off. Yeah, Amy. Amy, we can do that. We can also go speak to Lee about trying to get you in before everybody else. Maybe that might make him feel a bit safer.
Who's wanker? I won't be in the line, unfortunately. No, Ellie.
Burnt nylon.
Oh.
Have you ever had Lee on a live, Scott? What, Lee from the Spider Shop? Lee. He won't come on. He won't come on YouTube. He won't. You really struggle to actually get video footage of him, and you struggle to get a picture of Lee from TSS. There you go. Phil will be in the venue early to set up. So Amy, we can grab Phil and get you in somehow. We'll just sneak you in. We'll do it. Don't worry.
Amy, you can do it at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And Ellie's in there as well, so we can get Ellie to go and speak to Lee.
Yeah, because I'm wearing a cheerleader's outfit. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. I'll just lay it on thick to Lee. Put him in a position where he can't say no. Or speak with Luke. Yeah. I could drop Luke a message. Or Amy could drop Luke a message. He's pretty nice to talk to. I'm assuming, Phil, that you mean Luke from TSS, not SPA Luke. Go naked, Leah.
I'm planning to go braless.
Amy, I feel bad now. What? Don't feel bad.
You shouldn't feel bad.
I'm not actually going in a cheerleader's outfit.
Cotswolds is. He's going cheerleader's outfit.
I'm hoping to wear a little red number, but different from the little green number I wore last time.
I think so, Mark. Yeah, because we can do the same for Amy and Mark, I think. Just leave it with me and let me have a word with Lee. Phil can chat up Luke, and then one of them will say yes, won't they? Don't feel bad, Amy.
I'm actually going dressed as a girl, hopefully. As long as my outfit arrives and it fits, I'm wearing it. It's a new one.
Yes, Chaz, that is a beautiful drawing. Thank you.
think I might have to take my hat to Bristol. That's every woman, and then every man. Every man will be turning gay at Bristol for Phil. Robbie, have to get there early. Why? This is why I never say what think I want to buy anything from one of the shows. So if we get there later, it makes no difference. Mark says I won't be there early. Finally, you still have the Easter bunny.
Oh, I got a lot of things I can
Don't bring the hat. I think there will be riots.
Oh, please don't say he's going.
No, I don't think he is. He's not said anything, to be honest.
I just need to make sure I stay either outside in a different room or swap to the other room if he comes in because I get a headache.
He's doing that Northern Exotics 2, that second channel about that van build he's doing more than what he's doing. Is main.
Personally, I think he's alright. Just when he talks, I get a headache because he doesn't breathe.
Unfortunately, I am going to have to go because it's 5:30. It's time for me to fix dinner. But
yeah, I'm going to have to go a minute, jump in the shower.
No worries. We'll end the stream then.
thank you for having me, Scott. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. It's been amazing having you on again.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Christine, though, before you go, you have to say Scott's a wanker. Otherwise, you have permission being on his channel.
I'm not going to say that.
You could say he's a tosspot then. Something.
I'm not gonna say nothing. Thank you, Richard.
Scott the tugger. There you go. He's not swearing.
I see Chaz is saying it. Scott's a W. Oh, we've only got one Scott's a wanker in the chat. Come on, we need a few more than that. Cheers, Sean.
That's his advertisement now.
It is, yeah. We'll see everybody that's going to the show at the show again. Go say hello to Phil. He'll be on the toy stand, and then go over and go say hello to Ellie and Leah. That will be on their stand doing the artwork and the gem trees and all the other cool stuff. Leah's going to take some inverts, and if you're anything like me, I like to get inverts. If they're from a friend, they mean even more. So that would be wicked. Oh, cheers, Richard. Oh, Scott, we're literally just finishing, mate. Apologies. Night one, I'm going to rewatch from the start. See you at the show. Oh, and I'm off on holiday Thursday. Scott's a 5-knuckle shuffle. Night all, I just can't say that phase, says Amy. Yes, you can. Go on, Amy. You can do it. Scott's a W, says Leah. Scott is a wanker tugger, says Chaz. Yeah, have a great holiday, Si. But yeah,
Scott's wanker.
If you've been here from the start, thank you so much. If you're here and you're not subscribed to Spider-Man 1978, please pop over. If one of the moderators could just quickly pop the link into the comments before we disappear, that would be fantastic. Just click that link. It only takes 2 seconds. Share the love and all the rest of it. Michael, I'm going to go watch again because Christine was here.
You're so lucky you're on another continent, Michael. That's all I'm saying.
Mark the Spider guys just put Spider-Man 1978's channel link. And links are subbed up. Thank you, Ant.
Thank you, Ant.
But yeah, if you Yeah, if you've been listening to the start, thank you so much. If you've got to this point and not subscribed to Spider-Man, make sure you go and do that. She's going live for the AKAC.
Yeah.
Yes, for the AKAC on Sunday at 8 p.m. BST, so that's British Standard Time. Pop over, go say hello, all the rest of it. Tomorrow at 12 o'clock, so tomorrow midday, again BST, is the Over 18s book club, which is Ellie, Leah, and Annie. Whose channel is that on tomorrow?
It's on his own channel. The book club has his own channel.
Oh, so that's the book club channel, which Leah has just popped in. So if you're into books, especially the 18 ones, go check that out. If you think over 18s, chuck Ellie, Leah, and Annie into that mix, you know it's going to be dirty and you know it's going to be naughty. Even if you're not in the book, you're still going to have a fantastic live midday.
You're gonna be
Have a great evening yourself as well, Vivian. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for popping over and subbing up to Spider-Mum as well. And we shall see you again next week. Take care, everybody.